individuals. To express the sentiment of Class 2011 and 2012, may I call on another Academic Excellence Awardee, the Class Valedictorian No Less, Reina Angeli D. Aguliana.
Thank you, Lucas. It seems just yesterday when we were shy and ill at ease small kids who would not let our mothers leave us in school, or else we would cry the whole day. It seems just very recently when we had our first test that made us happy or sad depending on the result, or when we had our first report card that made our parents happy or sad depending on the grades we got. Now, we are graduates. But are we graduates because we wanted to be ones? And are we graduates because we tried and succeeded? Distinguished Guest of Honor and Speaker, Dr. Estrella R. Calixto, our Chief Executive Officer, Reverend Brian Shah, our School Administrator, Pastor Meisha, our Education School Superintendent, Ms. Araceli C. Pastor, our Education Supervisor in Mathematics and at the same time in charge of the private schools, Mrs. Edel H. Duran, Principal of the Elementary Department, Teacher Barnett Tayamen, Principal of the High School Department, Professor Cristeta A. Pedro, members of the teaching and non-teaching staff, beloved parents, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to one and all. The moment our parents and we have been waiting for has finally arrived. This day is just the beginning and not the end itself, for we are living a stage in our lives and facing greater challenges. This celebration reminds us of yesterday's memories. These are memories that inspire, memories that urge us to strive harder and do better. From simple ABCs in basic mathematics, we now move on to more challenging lessons in life. When we walked through the school doors, we all saw many new faces. In fact, I believe what got us through those first days were those new faces. Our peers, our acquaintances, and our potential friends who were right there beside us, feeling and experiencing the same changes that we were feeling. I stand before you today overwhelmed with deep sense of gratitude, pride, and joy. I am thankful to God for granting us talents, wisdom, knowledge, and strength. I am grateful to God for blessing me with loving and patient teachers, supportive parents, and wonderful classmates. Fellow graduates, let us all thank those people who helped us to become what we are today. I would like to thank our beloved teachers who worked hard to instill disciplined and unruly children, to inspire uninterested ones, and even to tame the spoiled brats. How can we forget our first teachers who ran to the rescue of a kid crying because he wanted to go to the toilet only to find out it's too late, realizing that the kid is already done for what he or she is asking for. Yes, our teachers work hard in school and work harder at home. Thank you, teachers, for your patience in molding us to be what we are today. Thank you for never giving up. Fellow graduates, let us thank them. Fellow graduates, let us all thank our beloved parents who work hard to earn for a living and support our education. On many occasions, they are willing to forego simple luxuries so we could meet our school expenses. In many instances, they resort to borrowing money from relatives and friends, and even from loan sharks, just to be able to buy our books and costumes, or even pay for a field trip. While they work hard at daytime, they often sleep late at night to assist us in our assignments and projects. They dream, they persevere, and they pray, all for our sake. Let us all thank our parents for their solicitous concern for our welfare. Thank you for disciplining us with love. I am especially grateful to my parents who have instilled me values that will direct me to the right path. Thank you, Daddy and Mommy, for your support not only financially, but most of all, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I know you are proud of me. I honor you with respect and dignity. Fellow graduates, let us thank our parents. Let us all give a big round of applause to our parents. This is also their day. This is the day that they reap what they sow. To all of you, my classmates, thank you for the long-lasting memories we've shared together. Thank you for the laughters. Thank you for the tears. Who would forget the untiring heckle of the boys whenever some boy cracks a joke? Who would forget the remarkable noise of grade 6 revelations that irritates every teacher that comes in and out of the classroom? Who would forget the time when some of us even got sent out of naughtiness? Who would forget the time when a friend of mine combed my hair but instead got the comb stuck in my hair? Who would forget all of these things? But wherever we shall go and whatever we shall be, everything we learn in this school will serve as a guiding light in our pursuit of a noble endeavor. Thank you, Savior's Christian Academy, for molding me to be what I am today. I will forever cherish all the learning years I've spent here. Thank you for giving me a solid foundation in education. I would like to share this day with my family. It has already been more than 2 years since my mom decided to work abroad when I was 9 years old, leaving me no choice but to grow up with my father, my brother, and my sister. With a very young mind back then, I didn't understand how much of an impact it would affect my life. My father is the one who's taking care of us whenever she leaves. He is the one who has instilled in our minds the value of education. If you would ask me what kind of father he is such a strict father. I remember those days when I was not allowed to go out of the house and play around. Instead, he taught me how to read and do math. He is really disciplinarian, and being the man of discipline he is, made me crave to a nurturing mother, which almost led to a moment wherein I couldn't understand the situation anymore. I turned myself into a small ball of pity, would lock myself in my room and ask, why is it that I have to choose my dress alone? Why is it that no one helps me put on my shoes? Why is it that I have to fix my hair alone? Why is it that the person I need to hug and kiss during Mother's Day is not around? Why? Gradually, I saw my edge from the others. How lucky I am to have my family, to have a responsible father, to have a sacrificing mother, and to have loving kuya and ate. Thank you, Mommy, for every sweat you take, for all of your sacrifices, and for loving me this much. Thank you, Daddy and Mommy, for teaching me how to be God-fearing. Thank you for everything. Yes, we are graduates, not because of our efforts, but because of these people who forget themselves and prioritize our future. If we are to face another chapter in our young lives, chances of succeeding because we were nurtured, disciplined, guided, and prepared by them. Can we even thank them enough? We can, but how? Let us study hard. Let us live a life guided by the lessons they taught us. Lessons in truthfulness, trustworthiness, patience, courtesy, honesty, integrity, and above all, godliness. I am proud of myself because I've reached this far. I know that you, my fellow graduates, feel the same way too, because the victory is ours now. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Reina and Angela. That was really, indeed, very touching and heartfelt. I have seen some of our guests drying their eyes. Thank you so much for those words. And now,